One bright and sunny afternoon, a cheerful girl named Tia and her playful little brother Tofu were playing near the mysterious garden behind their house. The garden was famous in the neighborhood for its colorful flowers, tall glowing trees, and gentle wind that whispered secrets. People said the garden was enchanted, and that magical creatures lived quietly inside it. As Tia and Tofu sat near the garden gate, Tofu looked at the glowing flowers and said softly, "I've heard stories about this garden, Tia. Do you think it's really magical?" Tia smiled with excitement in her eyes and replied, "There's only one way to find out, Tofu. Let's explore it ourselves." Hand in hand, they stepped into the garden. As they walked deeper, something strange happened. The flowers began to glow softly, and the air smelled sweeter than honey. Tiny sparkles floated around them, and the wind felt warm and friendly, almost like the garden was welcoming them. Suddenly, a small glowing butterfly fluttered past them, shining like a tiny star. "Wow!" Tofu gasped. "That butterfly is glowing." Tia laughed in amazement. This garden really is magical. Before they could explore more, a gentle and musical voice echoed through the garden. "Welcome, Tia and Tofu." From the center of the garden appeared a beautiful flower fairy, glowing softly with petals woven into her hair. "I need your help to save this garden," she said kindly. "To save the garden?" Tofu asked nervously. The fairy nodded. "The garden's magic is fading. To restore it, you must find the golden bloom, a rare and powerful flower hidden deep inside. To reach it, you must complete 3 challenges testing your kindness, bravery, and teamwork." With a wave of her hand, the fairy revealed a glowing path lined with colorful flowers. At the end stood a giant talking flower. To move forward, the flower said, "Answer my riddle. What grows without roots, but brings people together? It's shared in laughter, kindness, and joy." Jia thought carefully. Suddenly, her face lit up. "I know, it's love." The giant flowers smiled and glowed brightly. "Correct," it said. "Love grows everywhere, even without roots." The path ahead opened, shining with golden light. Next, Tia and Tofu reached a sparkling bridge made of light and vines. It swayed dangerously in the breeze. "How will we cross this?" Tofu whispered. The fairy's voice echoed again. "To cross the bridge of trust, you must work together." Tia, guide Tofu. Tofu, trust Tia. Holding hands tightly, they stepped onto the bridge. Step by step, they moved slowly, trusting each other completely. The bridge steadied, glowing brighter with every step. Soon, they reached the other side safely. The final challenge led them to a peaceful meadow filled with shimmering stones. In the center was a glowing golden circle. "To find the golden bloom," the fairy said, "you must see with your heart, not just your eyes." Tia whispered, "Let's focus on what we feel." They closed their eyes and thought about kindness, trust, and the beauty of the garden. Suddenly, the circle shone brighter than ever. From the glowing circle rose a magnificent flower, the golden bloom, shining like the sun. The moment Tia touched it, light spread across the garden. The entire garden sparkled with renewed life. Flowers glowed brighter, trees danced gently, and the air felt fresh and joyful. The flower fairy smiled warmly. "You have restored the garden's magic." Tia smiled and said, "We learned that working together and caring for others creates true magic." Tofu nodded happily. "And we didn't even need magic powers," the fairy replied. "True magic comes from kindness, trust, and clarity of heart. When we see beyond what is visible, we create wonders." As the sun began to set, Tia and Tofu waved goodbye to the magical garden, knowing it would always be special. They returned home with hearts full of joy and a lesson they would never forget. And so, the magical garden continued to shine, protected by love, kindness, and 2 brave children who believed in magic.